Fair share. A new system of creating value is starting to have a major impact on our economy. The way we produce, the way we consume, and the relationship between the two. This system is often referred to as the sharing economy, involving a spectrum of activity based on maximizing the potential of lower our underused human and physical resources. From our skill to our things, there are now 80 million people participating in the sharing economy in the US, while there are 23 million in the UK, and these numbers are on the rise. A few companies in the sharing economy are performing particularly well, overtaking established competitors in traditional industries. Yet there are commentators who counter these commercially successful companies are not really part of the sharing economy. Others question whether the sharing economy is actually a new phenomenon, or for example, if it's simply renting by another name. The sharing economy has become confusing in recent years as technology has enabled diverse business models to emerge under the system. Many find the growth of new online platforms to be demonstrating the movement began with locally based grassroots funded initiatives such as tool libraries and time banks, but now seems to be led by global venture backed corporations. While the sharing economy is exceeding most expectation of its business potential, it is disappointing those who were more excited by its social promise. Early proponents of the sharing economy were advocating for peer-to-peer exchange based on its capacity to revolutionize the way people relate to one another and the environment. This it is rooted in the common which encourages shared ownership over or an access to resources. However, as platform expand, they seem to be moving further away from other principles of the common, which include sustainability, openness, and solidarity. Thank you so much.